My parents resented me for one reason. I wasn't born a twin. One morning I walked into the kitchen and saw my mom quietly crying over a bowl of cereal. There were 2 bowls on the table, both untouched. Dad came in, grabbed the extra one, and poured it straight into the sink. She's not eating again. I froze in the doorway. Who? Mom snapped her head up, eyes red and hollow. Don't act stupid. That's when I knew something wasn't right. I was 11. Dad stopped using my name. He called me Baby A. Mom started buying everything in pairs. 2 bags, 2 jackets, 2 lunches. One stayed with me. The other sat untouched in the guest room. That's Violet's room now, she warned. Don't go in. I did anyway. Inside was a perfectly made bed with purple sheets, toys arranged neatly, and homework sitting on the desk, written in my mom's handwriting. Later I found ultrasound photos, 2 babies labeled A and B. Baby B had been crossed out. Your twin died before you were born. Mom said coldly, you survived because of her. There was no sadness in her voice, just blame. By 12, Dad would talk to empty chairs at dinner like someone was there. Mom joined him. They'd laugh, nod, respond, while I sat there in silence. If I spoke, Dad would cut me off. Violet's talking. Don't interrupt. I checked Mom's social media. Hundreds of posts about Violet, perfect grades, hobbies, achievements. Every photo was me. The captions described someone else. At 13, Mom took 2 toothbrushes to a dentist appointment. When the staff said there was only 1 patient, she screamed until security forced us out. In the car, she turned to the empty seat. I'm sorry, sweetheart. At 14, they threw a birthday party with 2 chairs, 2 crowns, 2 songs. My aunt pulled me aside, worried. I stayed quiet. At 15, Dad found my college forms and tore them up. You're not leaving. Violet needs you. Violet needs you. But when I said she wasn't real, he hit me hard. That night, I heard them whispering through the wall. She's getting worse, Dad said. She's trying to erase Violet. The next morning, there was a lock on the outside of my door. They started locking me in at night. Said I was dangerous. I screamed, pounded, begged. No one came. At 16, I woke up to Mom standing over me with a knife. Violet wants to be whole again. I jumped out of bed as she lunged. Dad grabbed me in the hallway. You took her life. Give it back. I fought free and ran downstairs, but every exit was sealed. They had planned it. Mom walked closer, calm and smiling. It won't hurt. You'll sleep and she'll wake up. I grabbed a chair and smashed the window. Glass shattered everywhere. I climbed through, cutting myself, and ran barefoot into the street. I collapsed at a neighbor's house, bleeding. She called for help. When I looked back, my parents weren't chasing me. They were standing there holding hands with empty space, staring at nothing. Police came, ambulance too. My parents kept asking where Violet was, said I had taken her. Doctors later said they shared the same delusion. They were admitted. I moved in with my aunt. 2 years later, I visited them. They looked calmer, medicated. We're sorry, Mom said softly. We know now Violet isn't real. Dad nodded. We were sick. I looked at them and asked one thing. Do you know my name? They hesitated. Then Mom whispered, Baby A. I didn't say anything. I just turned and walked away.